Hey guys, it's me, and today I am here with a Chit Chat Get Ready With Me. I actually filmed a Chit Chat Get Ready With Me a few days ago, but I realized that there are some other things that I wanted to touch on and talk about, like the following day, because I filmed that video, I think at like 7 o'clock at night, and right now it is 11 o'clock in the morning. And we're also going to throw in a little bit of a twist to this. It's also going to be a palette bingo today, which we'll get to that fun stuff after I get through my intro. I haven't done a Chit Chat Get Ready With Me in a little while, and I thought that it would be nice to just come in, sit down, talk about life, what's been going on with me lately, plans for the new year and whatnot, because this is going to be the final video that I post for this year. I've switched my upload day to Mondays on this channel, and Christmas is on a Monday, and I'm not going to be posting on Christmas Day, so yeah. I know it's a little bit odd to make this my last video of the year when I am looking a little bit rough. I don't look bad, but it's like I'm working on like, what is it, like 3rd day hair. My skin isn't doing the best. I need to take care of my beard. My neck beard is out of control. My brows are unkempt. But you know what? I'm saving to take care of all that stuff till right before Christmas. So I'm just going to be updating you guys on what's been going on with me lately, why I've been a bit inconsistent lately, and things to expect in the future. So we're gonna go ahead and start diving on into that, but before we do so, if you guys are new here to my channel, don't forget to hit subscribe, and also while you're down there, definitely give this video a thumbs up because that'll help me out a lot. All my links are down in the description box below, which are the links to my Twitter, Instagram, and my music channel, so definitely check me out on those places if you are interested. And let's go ahead and get started. For the palette bingo portion of this video, this is gonna tie into some stuff that I'm going to talk about today. So I have 3 palettes that we can potentially play with today, because I've only had played with these palettes about a few times. One of these palettes I've played with a few times, but it's been a very long time though. But one palette we're going to be playing with potentially is going to be the Rose Quartz from Huda Beauty. If you've never seen it before, here is the inside of the palette. It's a very neutral palette, but with some really pretty, like, shifty duochrome kind of colors in there. I got that palette just a few months ago, and I've only played with it one time so far, so I want to play around with it a little bit more. It's a palette I've only played with once, and it has been about 2 years since I've played with it, I think. And that is going to be the Sugar Pill Capsule 3 palette, which this is what this guy looks like. It's very colorful, very fun. And then the final palette that we can potentially play with is going to be Strawberry Dream here from Lunar Beauty. And I've had this guy for a while. I think I got this back in 2020, and I've played with it a handful of times. It's just that I haven't played with it recently. I haven't played with it in a little bit, so that's why we're bringing this guy out today. How we're gonna do this is that although I have 3 palettes to choose from, I am gonna give each palette 2 numbers. So Rose Quartz here is gonna be 1 and 4. Capsule 3 is gonna be 2 and 5, and Strawberry Dream is gonna be 3 and 6. So yeah, and I have a number generator here up on my phone, and I'm just gonna hit this a few times just to clear it out. And I'm gonna hit this twice. No, I'll do 3 times. And we got 3, so we're gonna be playing with Strawberry Dream today. So since we have 15 shadows in here, I'm gonna number each shadow 1 through 15. So starting out, this one is gonna be 1, and then we're gonna move this way, so it's gonna be 1, 15. I'm gonna go ahead and hit this a few times, just clear it out. And I'm going to select 5 shades, and if there's a repeated number, then we're just going to clear that out. First number that we have is going to be 4, second number 10, third number is 2, fourth number is 3, and final number is 8. Let's see, 4, 10, 2, 3, 8. Okay, all right. Okay, so it's gonna be a pretty tame little color story today. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get started with putting our makeup on. First of all, how have you guys been doing? Because I have been all over the place. Life has been a bit non-stop for me for about 2 weeks now, which is wild. I haven't had a non-stop period of time for a long time. So the fact that like we're in like the throes of chaos at the moment is a bit crazy, but I have today and tomorrow off of work and I am using them to my advantage. And today we are just having a chill day, which is why I'm filming today. But you know what? I just don't really give two shits right now. Like, I want to be comfy. I want to be chill. I want to have some makeup therapy. And just have some me time. I mean, as a lot of you guys know, I work in retail. So the holiday season is definitely a busy time. And where I work at, we have like so many different deals going on throughout the holiday season. Like starting tomorrow, like we're in, actually no, starting today really, is like the final week before Christmas. And so I can only assume that things are about to get really crazy. But like this week, like I mentioned before, I'm off on Monday, so I'm off the day that this video goes up. And then I work Tuesday, off Wednesday and Thursday, and then I work the 22nd through the 24th. So that's gonna be fun. I worked yesterday, which was the 16th, which is the like big weekend before the holiday and whatnot, because this is when like most people do like their last minute shopping, because with Christmas falling on a Monday, we're all speculating that like the holiday weekend is mostly going to be used for travel, but you just never know. You never know. Some people might travel and come into town and then shop. I've been working a good bit. Last month, although I didn't have that many hours, like hours have been strange at work and everything, because I mean like I'm part-time at my job and know that I've been like really inconsistent with creating content and everything, and I had a lot of free time last month because I mean, to put it in perspective, I've had more hours within like this pay period than I probably had all of last month. And so we get paid, like our pay periods are bi-weekly, so like this pay period that just happened, I had more hours than I did the entirety of the month of November. And even though I had so much free time last month, I just wasn't posting. And part of it is because of, I wound up getting sick at one point in November, and then I also had a mental breakdown in November. November was just a rough time for me in general. And so I just needed to take some time to myself, even with now with me being like very busy with work and being in the trenches of holiday and working a bit more. I'm still dealing with something that I tend to deal with a lot, and that is lacking inspiration. And this lack of inspiration is not only affecting like me creating content for this channel and even my music channel, but it's also affecting me wanting to play with makeup, which is why I'm doing a palette bingo for this to check it ready with me, because it's like I don't really know what to do these days with makeup. I've been really uninspired. I mean, at work, I've talked about this so many times, but I work in beauty retail. Every weekend, like this month, we've been having like themed out weekends. So like come to work wearing this kind of makeup this weekend or that kind of makeup. And like the first weekend of the month was, I think it was like frosty Jack Frost, something like that. So it was like very like wintry and blue. And then the second weekend was gingerbread cookies. And this current weekend is Sugar Plum Fairy. Frosty or Jack Frost, and like the snow theme basically was a thing. I didn't work that weekend, but I worked last weekend, so the gingerbread weekend, and then I worked yesterday, which was part of the Sugar Plum Fairy weekend, and I just was uninspired. I didn't really know what to do, because like when it came to like gingerbread cookie, all I could think of was just like soft warm neutrals, and it's just like, that's boring. Like whenever I wear makeup to work, I usually go above and beyond for my looks that I wear to work and get a bit extra, a bit creative, a bit fun. But I've just been lacking so much inspiration recently. Even within like just a regular makeup day, I just haven't been inspired by my makeup and whatnot. And I'm not entirely sure why either. It's just like, I'm just not feeling the makeup recently. So doing like a palette bingo is like making me like step out of my comfort zone a bit and to try something else out and whatnot. So that's what we're doing today. And even though like this particular look that I'm doing today with this palette bingo is gonna be like very simple, it's gonna be mostly monochromatic, doing the palette bingo is getting me to like play with my makeup. And my lack of inspiration, like I said, is like affecting like me creating content for both my channels, because it's like I haven't been inspired to create videos for my music channel. And then too, granted, like there haven't been a lot of music videos that come out that I've been interested in checking out, but then too, like last month a bunch of music videos came out, but because like I was just going through it last month, I just didn't have the drive to actually film anything. I had 3 reaction videos go up this past week, and then I have 2 that I'm going to try to film today. I'm going to try to film those today. If I don't film them today, I'm going to film them tomorrow. And then I need to film my rankings for my favorite music releases of the year and do my top 10 favorites from 2023. And so I'll be doing that this week. I'm going to do with my music channel like I'm doing on this one, in that I'm not posting the week of Christmas. And so I'm going to take all of that time off and whatnot, which I don't necessarily need to do. But I'm gonna do so anyways because I want to. I've been working in retail, like beauty retail, for a while now. I've been doing this for over 2 years now. And this is my 3rd holiday that I've worked. I know how tiring and exhausting this can be. And so it's like, we are gonna take it easy. And we're just gonna do a little bit of work this week, and then we're gonna take off an entire week to not worry about creating content, to just focus on ourselves. If we're not at work, then we're just chilling. It's a bit early to be doing a Valentine's Day look, but here we are. It's kind of like the last time that I did palette bingo, I created a Christmas look in the middle of, what, July? But not only have I been uninspired with like creating content, with makeup, but I've also just been uninspired by fashion, which is strange. I mean, like, I know during this time of year, I can get really in a rut and really uninspired by a lot of things. I know it could just be like the weather and everything, because this time of year I mostly am just like focusing on like staying warm and surviving and whatnot, so it's just like I don't put a whole lot of effort into much of anything with myself during this time of year. I've just been noticing like for a little while now that I've just been uninspired by my clothes as well. And I don't know if it's because I haven't bought new clothes in a while, or if it's because of the weather or what, but at the same time it's just like I've had a lot of the same clothes for a very long time. I have some clothes in my closet that I have had since I was in high school. And I graduated high school 10 years ago in 2013. So it's like I have had some of these clothes for a very long time. Some of them I don't want to part with because I still like them. But there are some things that I have that it's just like, am I wearing them just to wear them, or am I wearing them because I like them? And I've been having like this bit of, not really a crisis, but just like, it's almost as if I'm like wanting to reinvent myself, but without doing a whole lot of work for it and whatnot. It's so strange because it's like, I will look online and look at different clothes and whatnot online. I'm like, oh, that looks like it could be fun or nice and whatnot. But it's like, I don't want to spend the money because it's just like, money has been an issue for me this entire year. And it's like, I don't want to spend money on clothes and risk not liking them, because majority of the clothes shopping that I do, if not all the clothes shopping that I do, is online. I don't remember the last time that I went in store somewhere and bought like regular clothes for myself. And so now I'm just trying to figure out if I want to get new clothes, and if so, where? Because it's like, I know ASOS had me in a chokehold for a strong period of time last year. Like last year and in 2021, but mostly in 2022, they had me in a massive chokehold for a period of time where I was just buying all my clothes from them. And now it's just like, I don't really find myself being that inspired by a lot of the clothes that they have available on their site anymore. Like, they'll have things that I like, but it's just like, I either don't have the money for it, or they don't have my size available anymore because they sell out so quickly because they're fast fashion. I've been eyeing like different places to potentially buy new clothes from, and the kind of clothes that I want to buy and everything. But even still, like, with looking at new clothes, I mostly am like, oh, let me get some more stuff that I could wear to work. You're not only lacking clothes that you can wear to work, because I mean, like, I don't change my style up at work very often. It's a lot of the same stuff, just all black and everything. So it was just like, well, let's change the aesthetics up a little bit for what we wear to work. But even then, it's just like, it's not like it's gonna change much. Hopefully, when I do a haul video in the beginning of the year, because I expect to be doing some clothes shopping at the end / beginning of the year with like any gift money that I might get at Christmas this year. Hopefully I'll have some new clothes, fun new clothes and everything, because I've been wanting to like go through my closet and my chest of drawers and do some decluttering in both of those places, just to like downsize a lot of things in both places, because there are a lot of clothes that I just haven't reached for in a while, and there's a lot of stuff that just doesn't inspire me anymore. And I do feel a little bit bad about decluttering the things that don't inspire me, because it's just like, well, who knows, they might inspire you later, because I've decluttered things from my makeup collection and have had that happen to me where it's just like, I wasn't feeling it at the time, decluttered it, and then regretted it. Now granted, there have been things that I've decluttered from my collection that I regretted decluttering, brought them back, and then realized why I decluttered them. But still, I'm trying to figure out what to do with clothing. I'm also trying to figure out what to do with my life in general as well. Like, not only am I trying to get inspiration back for like those things, but I'm trying to get inspiration back for creating content as well, because it's like, I don't really know what to do for content on like both this channel and my music channel. Because, well, let me switch hands. Because with my music channel, it's like I want to do other kinds of videos and everything, but it's hard to like figure out what to do for myself right now. Because I know I came up with some fun ideas over the summer. It's hard to like keep that ball moving though, and it's just like, do I want to keep doing like other kinds of videos, and like I want to branch into doing music commentary and everything, which I mean, like, I know that I need to do some commentary content on this channel because I've been saying I'm going to be doing more of it. I think I mentioned on this channel that I was wanting to do a deep dive into Tati Westbrook before doing deep dives into Breaking My Silence and Bye Sister. And I actually filmed like the, what is it, the what are words the voiceover, god, there we go. I recorded the voiceover bits, and then I filmed like the sit down portion of the video, and as I was like doing the sit down portion, it wasn't that I was noticing that I was like not that inspired to touch on the subject anymore, but I just wasn't thinking that it was necessary to do a deep dive into her. Because I was going to do deep dives into her and then James Charles, and then do Bye Sister, and then do deep dive into Jeffree Star and possibly Shane Dawson, and then do Breaking My Silence. But I've since decided, like, you know what, I'm just going to do deep dive into Bye Sister, and then Breaking My Silence, and then do like deep dives into like James and Jeffree. And so those will be happening. I need to start doing research on those because I did a lot of research into Tati. When I say I did a lot of research into her, I had like 9 pages worth of information and whatnot on her. And like I said, I might do a deep dive into Shane. I might not, because at its core, this is a beauty channel, and Shane is not a beauty creator. I know that he will say that he is one, but no, he just infiltrated the beauty community. So yeah, that's that on that. I thought about potentially doing like a vlog, like a week in the life vlog, but my life is so boring. My life is so boring because it's just like, I think I've talked about this before, but I mean, like, moving out here, I basically left behind a big part of my life when I moved out here, because all my friends are back in my hometown for the most part, or within like close proximity of my hometown. I still don't really have any friends out here besides my best friend, who is my roommate. So it's just, I'm like, I'm still very much in like the same boat. Like, I'm just like very much alone out here. And during this time of year, the things that I like to do and like go out and do and whatnot, it's not ideal for me, because it's like I like to go hiking, but it's too cold to do that right now. And I could go window shopping, but I don't feel comfortable with like filming while in stores and whatnot, because I mean, like, I know what it's like working in a retail environment and some random person deciding that they're wanting to like try to be an influencer and like vlog while they're in store. So it's just like, I really don't know what to do for videos at the moment. So I'm trying to get ideas and everything, and not really being successful at that. Then makeup's done. I really like how this turned out. It's very Valentine's Day appropriate, like very Valentine's, very spring, that kind of vibe we got going on here today. Very soft in the face, bold and crazy in the eyes. I like it. Now, since this is going to be my last video of the year, I guess it would be appropriate to talk about plans for the new year. So I'm not the type of person to make resolutions and do all that kind of stuff and whatnot, because I feel like making New Year's resolutions is just a way to make yourself disappointed and sad throughout the entire year. So I don't ever do resolutions, but I do present ideas to myself of things that I'd like to be able to accomplish. The main thing that I definitely want to be able to accomplish in 2024, and this is going to be a bit bleak, is to be happy, because I was not very happy in 2023. 2023 was a very tumultuous year for me, and I struggled a lot this year with my mental health, and I'm hoping that 2024 will be a lot easier on myself than 2023 was. I hope I can go to more shows. There is a concert that I'm wanting to go to that's happening in May. I can't remember which day it is, but there's a show happening in May that I'm really wanting to go to. It's going to be Battle Beast and Blackbriar. Really looking forward to that show, because I love Blackbriar. Like, A Dark Euphony has been one of my absolute favorite albums of the year. Not gonna spoil too much, but they are on my top 10 favorite releases of 2023. It's wonderful. It is beautiful. It's dark. It's lovely. Just everything and more. And then Battle Beast, I've really enjoyed their music over the years. And so to be able to like see both of those bands, that would be just an amazing night. I can only guarantee it. It might be a year of a little bit of reinvention and finding myself again. Want to be able to start doing the things that I was doing to like take care of myself a little bit, like getting my hair done, getting my brows done, like getting back to getting new piercings, because I mean I haven't gotten new piercings in over a year, and I was hoping to be able to get new piercings this year, but that didn't happen. I want to go on trips, whether they be like really small trips, like a little camping trip here and there, or something a bit more extra, which I highly doubt it will be an extra trip, like going out of the state. I highly doubt that would ever happen in 2024, but you never know. As simple as that is and everything to say and to want, I just ultimately just want to be happy in 2024, because I spent a lot of 2023 being miserable. I just hope that 2024 will be a more positive, pleasant year for myself. I don't even know what I'm doing for like New Year's this year, actually. I don't know if we're gonna try to have people over, or if we're gonna try to go to like some sort of event or something like that. I don't know. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here, because I'm just gonna keep rambling, and I have long since finished my makeup today. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave you guys here. We'll see you guys sometime at the beginning of the year. It'll probably be a new Am I Gonna Buy This episode, so be prepared for that. And during this time that I'm gonna have away, I'm gonna be hopefully working on getting things prepped and ready to go for new content. I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go, and I will see you all in my next video, whenever that might be. And so until then, goodbye.